Good morning, everybody. This is Jake from Jake Sports Takes. How's everybody doing? Today on this up on this video, we're gonna get some of the NBA's opening day schedule and the Christmas Day schedule have been announced. I'll get to some of the major games in a minute. Also, it's not the Little League Baseball World Series regionals. Regional finals are on and have begun. We got some new interesting news that I read about. I'll get to that in a minute. NFL preseason is beginning. Started on the Hall of Fame game last Thursday night. Honestly, and we'll discuss who could potentially get in next year for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Who should get in? Who I think should get in? Who probably might not get in? It's going to take them a while, but we'll get to that. Anyway, so apparently I wake up this morning and read that the NBA schedule the opening day has been announced in the Christmas Day games. So let's get straight to it. LeBron will make his debut against the New York Knicks on opening day on, I believe, October 30th. I believe the Spurs Thunder is also on that. Boston or Detroit is on that. I read some interesting good games, some interesting Nuggets Thunder. That should be some very good opening week games. NBA's gonna stockpile it. San Antonio is playing, I believe, Minnesota. That should be a pretty good game, LeBron's 41 years old. Boston made a freaking stockpiled their freaking team with Jaylen Brown, getting LeBron James for probably a year or two. I mean, they're a good team. They should be the outright favorite. They should be one of the favorites in the East, but we've seen how that has gone in the past. Are they the favorites? On paper, yes. But it doesn't. Paper, you can write it on this piece of paper and say, oh yeah, I'm picking the Knicks, I'm picking the Sixers, I'm picking the Celtics. You can write it down. Somebody could get beat right away in the first round of the playoffs. Boston got beat in the first round of the playoffs. But anyway, that being said, we've also got on the Christmas Day slate. So Philadelphia will be facing the Lakers in LeBron's return to LA for the first time since he signed with the Sixers this offseason. Rematch of the NBA Finals, Spurs Knicks. Freaking great to see that rematch. That could very well be a good rematch in the NBA Finals. But like I said, we're gonna have to see what happens come April, May, and June. It could happen. The Heat and Celtics will also be Giannis versus Boston, a team who was in cahoots with them for a trade for Giannis, but gonna be Miami playing Boston on Christmas Day. Thunder Wolves. This could be an interesting game. Oklahoma City was probably one of the favorites to win the West last year, and they got beat in the seventh game against the Spurs in the NBA in the Western Conference Finals. So, do I know if they could have done better in the NBA Finals? I don't know. Could happen. And the final game I believe is on that slate is the Nuggets and Warriors. Are the Nuggets gonna be able to, get the job done, get deeper in the playoffs? Are they proving the Warriors aren't done? Do they still have a little bit of juice? We'll see. So as I was mentioning, the Little League Baseball World Series regionals are getting underway. We actually had some controversy in the southeast or southwest region. A team from Tulsa, Oklahoma got ruled ineligible, or got disqualified because they had an ineligible player. Now, I've seen this before. They had a team many years ago. This is probably 25 years ago, from maybe, from the Bronx, New York, a kid named Danny Almonte, who they thought supposedly was 12. Turns out he was 14, but he was throwing a fastball in nowadays calculation at about over 100 miles an hour. So they finished third in the tournament, but they got DQ'd, so it moved a bunch of people up. And I believe another controversy that happened was there was a team from Chicago, I believe, or a suburb of Chicago a few years ago, who got DQ'd because the way they had their Little League mapped out, so they were disqualified because they brought people in from different parts of the neighborhood or something like that. Now, I don't get how they do that crap. I know the limit is 10 to 12, 10 years old to 12 years old, and then I think you can't be older than 13. You can 13 by, what is it, July 31st or something like that? I can't remember. There's some small loophole in that. But, I mean, we've had some great players in the history of the Little League World Series. We got the Todd father. They just showed Garrett Cole. Mike Trout, I believe, was in it. There's been numerous players who have made it to Major League Baseball. Should be interesting. I mean, the favorite probably is going to be Chinese Taipei or Japan or somebody like that out of the United States. Honestly, that's I don't know. I haven't seen much of it, but we will see. Anyway, before I go, I want to do my Stump the Snake trivia question today. Oh, and by the way, you guys, still on the job hunt. Been looking. Tomorrow I actually have 2 interviews in about a span of 3 hours. I probably freaking overstacked myself, but you know what? I got to get a job. I have one at Silver Star Car Wash on Sergeant Road, and I also have one at Panda Express in Sunnybrook. So, wish me luck. Anyway, so, the Stump the Snake trivia question of the day. In the Little League history of the Little League Baseball World Series, who is the youngest team by average age of the roster to have ever won a Little League World Series? Any country, any year, whatever. If anybody has that answer, I actually do not know this one. I want you guys to drop it on my page at Duke Nats Texans Fan 11 on Instagram, at Jake's Sports Takes on YouTube. Everybody have a safe day. Stay cool. It's beautiful. And by the way, get ready to watch some of these major baseball races. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we do have some preseason. The Hall of Fame game happened. That was a pretty crazy game. Before I go, some Hall of Famers that are first ballot eligible next year. We got Ben Roethlisberger. We got Rob Gronkowski. I'm trying. Honestly, Cam Newton's one of them. Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. There's a few of them. I can see Roethlisberger maybe getting in. Gronk should be a surefire. Brown and Bell are going to choke. Roethlisberger might get in, but we'll see. If anybody has an opinion on that, who you think will be a first ballot 2027 Hall of Famer, drop it down on my page at Duke Nats Texans Fan 11 on Instagram, at Jake's Sports Takes on YouTube. Everybody have a safe day. Stay safe. Wish me luck on my interviews. I love you guys. And peace out, my nerds. And as we do it on Jake's Sports Takes, hugs and amp pounds, everybody.